guys, also I didn't want to forget to put the watermelon. So I am not sure what kind of watermelon this is because they all just kind of mesh together. So we will see. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it today or wait, but I think I'm going to do it today because I'm just not that patient, you know. You've been waiting all summer for the watermelon to get a certain size and for the tendrils to dry up and fall off. So I figure all of the hard work with nursing this melon, I'm going to cut it today. So I'll be back in a moment. So that way we can do the weigh of the potatoes and the sweet potatoes. Alright guys, I'm back. Actually, I got my jammies on. But I was so happy that I did not miss Letitia over at Bear Fruit Gardening, her live. I couldn't stay on long because I needed to get some work done and I have a very early start tomorrow. But I did want to come on and show you the potatoes. And really good harvest. I'm pleased with this. And the sweet potatoes, I could have let those stay in a little bit longer, but I'm, you know, satisfied with the sizes that I got. So let me first, these over here, these are the Pontiac Red potato. So let me get my bag, and I got my little thing to weigh. I'm just curious to see, especially with the, because this right here, these are all Magic Molly. And this is 2 bags that are of that we dumped out today. So, I'm really curious. So let's get started with the Pontiac Red and see what we get. I always love, you know, harvesting potatoes and just, you know, digging in the dirt and just seeing, you know, the food that you sowed seeds and, you know, you finally get the reward from that. So I am very grateful, very grateful for that. And it made me think about, and I may do a separate video, I might even do a live on this, but it, you know, today harvesting the potatoes, it made me think about the pioneer days, and they had to make sure that they grew enough to be able to get them through the winter. And even though this, you know, potato harvest is to me a nice size one for me and the history of growing my seed potatoes over the last 3 years, you know, my potatoes really didn't do well. They did okay last year, but it could have been better. But it made me think of them, because if they did not, you know, sow enough food, they wouldn't be able to make it through the winter. And, you know, they were doing it without, you know, the equipment that in this modern day of you know, homesteaders, farmers, backyard garden. So just think about that, you know, watering. They had to go to their well and water. Much more difficult. We have it very easy that we can grow the way that we are. And just the modern technology of gardening this day, whether you use a lot of gadgets or not, you know, it's still okay. All right, let me show you this. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, these are the Pontiac Reds, and we got 4 pounds of those. So that is very cool. But anyways, back to what I was saying. If they did not grow enough food, they wouldn't be able to feed themselves or their family through the winter. And it took me back to, and I know this may sound corny, that Little House on the Prairie. And seeing him work his fields and storing things up for the winter. Living in that time and that era had to be very difficult when it came to gardening because you didn't have the tools. You know, you may have had a horse or donkey or whatever it is to help you plow. And we have all these conveniences of modern technology with gardening. So it just made me think about that and how would we react to that. So I just thought it was very interesting. So I want to do the purples. I mean, we got a lot of good ones this year. I am so pleased with this shot on a certain level. Oh, Savannah Crab got in there, and this little itty bitty. And a couple more itty bitties. I'll keep the small ones too because it's all food. So what I'm going to do is I'll come back. Let me get these in the bag, and I will bring you guys back when I weigh it in. Alright guys, here we go. Hope this is good. Well, I can tell it's very juicy. I don't know which one this is, if it's the yellow or the Bradford or... Oh, it's the yellow. And it smells just fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. So let's get it cut. It's a lot of seeds. Very crisp. This is so good. Very sweet. The texture is just right. That is amazing. Truly amazing. Yeah, that's good. Alright guys, well I'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, I wanted to show you this. You know how you sometimes just get those little weird shapes in potatoes and in carrots. And this looks like a little snowman. Look at that. How funny. This bag is heavy, I'll tell you that much. So, let me put my weight on. Let's see what we got. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. We got like 10 pounds. How amazing. Let me see if I can get that in there. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Like 10.3 pounds of these. That is awesome. I mean, just, I am amazed. I've never done this well with potatoes. That is amazing. I'm not going to weigh the sweet potatoes. Not that I don't think it's worth it, but I'm going to move on because it's late and I am way past my bedtime. So, I wanted to show you also, we got a man down situation. Got some potatoes that tried to escape. I can't seem to get this right, guys. Alrighty. Let me spin you around so you can see what else we got going on over here. The blue Hubbard squash. This is the only one that survived. So, gonna cut into that probably this weekend. And I found some YouTube recipes on that. The watermelon, I'm going to cut that, you know, with you guys. And over here is our tomato harvest of the day. These right here, this is a pink brandywine, I believe. And, you know, it's got some cracks and splits in it, but that's okay. You know, it's not going to affect the taste of it, but that was just such a beautiful, beautiful tomato. And had a good yield on them. Very satisfied with that. Yeah, I'm trying to find, here we go. I mean, just, you know, this tomato tastes so, so good. So I wanted to come on, oh, this is another one. And I can't remember the name of this right off the top of my head. It's so good. Very sweet tomato. So I think that's it. I'm trying to still get caught up on videos. And I have a lot of videos that I haven't even, you know, began to put the clips together. But I wanted to do this one today with harvesting the watermelon and the potatoes. So, as always, guys, be blessed, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care.